Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ms. Prachivani, and today we will discuss about guidelines for approval of hotel projects and star classification of operational hotels in India. Now let us look at few images here. Now when you look at these pictures, you will certainly think they are beautiful and planned with loads of care and details. This is actually a part of the designing of a particular hotel project. So let's begin and understand what hotel projects are. Now, hotels are an important section of the tourism industry as they contribute to the overall tourism experience through the standards of facilities, amenities, and services offered by them. With the aim to provide current standards of facilities and services, the Ministry of Tourism has a voluntary scheme for approval of hotel projects in the following categories. Now, these categories are starting from 5-star deluxe and 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, and then we have heritage properties. So who will approve all these hotel projects? The hotel projects are approved by HRACC. So the Hotel and Restaurant Approval and Classification Committee assesses the hotels in various facilities and then revises which are offered. So what happens is hotel projects are approved at the implementation stage. But then they're classified in various stars only when they begin with their operation. Details of all the facilities with all the documents are to be mentioned in an application form. Application form with the required fee needs to be submitted for the various star and heritage classification and also for the reclassification. Now, when we talk about HRACC, we have to understand that the hotel and restaurant division is responsible for various activities which are related to the hotel industry. Processing online applications and granting project level approvals to hotels under construction is their key job. Classification is done on the basis of inspection of hotels, which is undertaken by the HRACC, which is set up by the tourism industry. The division also approves properties in other categories, which are tented accommodation, apartment hotels, motels, guest houses, standalone restaurants, convention centers, timeshare resorts, bed and breakfast establishments, air catering units, and restaurants, and online travel aggregators. Now, the star category hotels are 5-star deluxe. Then you have 5-star with alcohol service and without alcohol service. 4-star with alcohol and then without alcohol service. Then you have 3-star, 2-star, and 1-star. With this, we also have a category specifically for heritage properties, which are then further classified into heritage grand, classic with alcohol service, classic without alcohol service, and heritage basic. So the fee towards an application for the project approval and subsequent extension is mentioned as below, starting from 15,000 to 5,000 for 5-star to 1-star, and for heritage they charge 12,000 rupees. Now, when the classification and reclassification needs to happen, this is the fee structure that we have as of now, starting from 25,000 for 5-star deluxe to 6,000 for 1-star, and for heritage it is 15,000 rupees. So as I mentioned, hotel projects are approved at implementation stage. Hotels are classified under the mentioned categories once they become operational, subject to the hotels applying for such classification and being found fit for the classification. So these applications for approval of hotels at the project stage under any of the categories should be submitted on the mentioned portal along with the fee which is mentioned. Applications for approval of hotels at the project stage, and reclassification of operational hotels under 3-star, 2-star, 1-star category with the said fee should be submitted online to the concerned regional director, India Tourism Office. Now the application for approval of hotels at the project stage and again for classification, reclassification of operational hotels under 4-star, 5-star and deluxe category or heritage hotels. Those are also supposed to be submitted with the requisite fee on the given portal. Now project approval will be granted for a period of 5 years. The project approval will cease to be valid 3 months prior to the date of expiry of such approval or with effect from the date the hotel becomes operational, even if all its rooms are not ready. The project approval granted for a period of 5 years may be extended by another 1 year. And if there is any kind of extension that needs to be requested, it shall be considered only if such request is offered to the chairman HRACC 3 months prior to the expiry of the original project approval. In that case, a fee equal to the full fee established for project approval needs to be paid. The hotel must apply for star classification within the 3 months of the hotel becoming operational. The online portal is mentioned as few more important points under application form. Now, the proposed name of the hotel needs to be mentioned whenever you're filling the application form, with the name of the promoters, with a note on the business background in 60 words, and with postal address of the promoter, with telephone, fax, and email address. Now, status of the owner, promoter. So maybe if you have public or private limited company, in that case, the copies of memorandum and articles of association needs to be submitted. Partnership, a copy of partnership deed and certificate for registration needs to be submitted. Proprietary concern, in that case, name and address of proprietor or certificate of registration needs to be submitted. Now, location of the hotel site needs to be mentioned with the postal address. Then the details like area in square feet, title, leased with copies of sale or lease deed. Then copy of land use permit needs to be attached. Hotel distance in terms of kilometers from railway station, airport, main shopping center, and water body needs to be mentioned. With this, a copy of feasibility report, star category plan with the number of rooms and size of the type of room that you are planning to have in the hotel. Size of bathroom in square feet with details like public areas with size in square feet, lobby, lounge, restaurants, bar, shopping, banquet conference halls, business center, health club, swimming pool, and parking facilities. This is an important point. Here, facilities for the differently abled guest, like the room with attached bathroom, then the designated parking ramps, at least one restaurant which is designed specially for the differently able guest, designated toilet. Few more important points. Eco-friendly practices like sewage treatment plant, rainwater harvesting, waste management, pollution control methods for air, water, and light. Introduction to non-CFC equipment for refrigeration and air conditioning with energy and water conservation. Details of firefighting measures. Date by which the project is expected to be completed and also become operational. If there is anything add needs to be mentioned. If the hotel is getting built in hilly and ecological fragile areas, then the focus on creative architecture by keeping in mind the energy efficiency and use of local art and architecture needs to be mentioned. Now, the blueprints or building plan should be signed by the owner, the architecture, and approved by the competent authorities, showing site plan with front and side elevation, floor plans for all floors, details of guest rooms and bathrooms, details of firefighting measures and hydrant, and air conditioning details for guest rooms and public areas needs to be specified. So we're going to stop right now with the kind of information I've shared. There is part 2 of this video, which will be out very soon. Till that time, do attempt the quiz. The link is mentioned in the description. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon.